Hey guys, thanks for rejoining me here. So this is obviously an old one. I can't really remember much of this one, but I actually kind of like watching some of my old games that I can't remember what actually happens in them. So it's always quite a nice surprise to myself. Was it so? This is obviously when I got. You can obviously tell when I kind of got. I feel like I kind of got a little bit better doing 1v1s because obviously playing against good better players and player against players that just fucking absolutely trumped me. Was it you know basically remembering to use like the anti-tank grenades and using different kind of grenades style obviously kind of taught me quite a lot. So as I say, I used to like play 1v1s. Now I play like kind of really anything, and I used to never really play. I used to only ever play 1v1s. You very rarely catch me playing 2v2 unless I knew the person. But obviously over time, I now play 2v2s, 2v3s. Anyone who wants to play with me, man, I'll quite happily play with you. Was it because I do enjoy playing with people, and obviously getting some of these other good recordings in as well. I kind of get a bit bored playing the same match over and over again. So I felt I was quite on point with my grenades and everything like that in this game, and trying to obviously see what these guys actually had on them. Yeah, Toby, I won't disagree with you. Rewatching the games that you've been defeated in are really good. I don't mind. There's a few games I stick on this that I've lost. Other ones maybe not so much. If I feel like I've just lost it for stupid reasons, then I wouldn't really record it unless like I have put one up recently where I did put a record and I lost, but I only stuck up because it was a very good game and I did actually enjoy watching it. Was it a? It was a hard game, so losing it. So I don't mind sticking up my losses. I will stick up my wins and losses. Obviously, I will stick up more wins because obviously it's my account. And if as I say, if I feel that it's worth it recording, even if I lost it, I'll do it. But if not, then you obviously see most of my wins going up as well. So you'll obviously, as I say, guys, I do have quite rookie mistakes sometimes. So I'm like anyone, so I'm not very good at times, but I just enjoy playing this game, to be honest with you. It's one game I've always enjoyed playing. So I don't know what I was trying to do with that guy. I think I was actually, I'm pretty sure I was trying to get him to go for that guy. I don't know what the hell I was trying to do there. Obviously, I wanted to get rid of that guy because the reason for that is because that guy has the EM3 rifle grenade, which is basically just a grenade attached to the end of it. Kind of like a grenade launcher, early grenade launcher, but they are fucking useful. And I'm pretty sure I pick him up and try and get him on top of that. No, I don't know why I never. I should have, but obviously it's quite a handy thing to have on your arsenal. Because I think he's probably got another one actually. Yeah, he's got another one over there as well. So very much it's just got there we go. I think I've got him now. Yeah, I've got him now. So obviously these here are so useful, and it's only the allies that get it. No, sorry, I lied. The allies and the Japanese both get it, and it's quite a cool wee thing to use as well. So. Toby, what's my preferred country to play? To be honest with you, man, I don't really mind. I play with anyone. If you probably look at my levels, the most common faction I've played is probably America. I don't know why, but I love the USA. I've got a lot of kills there. I didn't realise how many kills I got there. But I like playing the USA. How about yourself? Yeah, I used to play a lot of Command and Conquer. If you ever look at my YouTube account, was mostly played that on console. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, you played that on console?" Well, it was the only thing I had at the time. And to be honest with you, I probably had the most amount of fun on it. Was it you understood how to play it? I made it to number one on that on console. On Xbox, I made it to I think number four. And on PlayStation, I made it to number one. This was back in the day, like when I was just at college and pretty much only had a female in my life, and there was only two things I had: college and my girlfriend at the time. And pretty much was if she wasn't at mine, I was playing PlayStation. If I wasn't doing that, I was playing my Xbox, one of the two. So I got really good at that. I also got really good at Halo Wars as well. Just shame kind of like Twitch kind of came out after like didn't wasn't about at that time, because that would have been so useful to have, and using that and doing a lot of my recordings, would have seen a lot of my videos back then. Yeah, Germany is a decent faction, mate. You know, especially the special Germans as well. They're my favourite. Obviously, some of their units, and my favourite German is just obviously the machine gunner. The machine gunner is just phenomenal. It's my favourite gun. Obviously, especially the MG34. Oh, it's such a lovely gun, and the same with the bar as well from the America as well. It's just amazing. Cheers. Halo Wars is pretty good, man. I do recommend it. I always liked playing. Halo Wars? Mate, Halo Wars was quite a good game when I was kicking about, and as I say, it was designed for Xbox. It was designed for console, so it was really thought out. And Red Alert as well, mate. Like when they brought out Red Alert 3 for the Xbox as well, mate. That was quite well thought out as well. I kind of felt that Halo Wars kind of took some good tips off of that and used it in them, and that's used it in obviously their style. I've not really played much of that Halo Wars 2, but I always preferred playing Halo Wars just as a player. So I don't really have the time to get into an RTS game like that as much as I did with Halo Wars, man. Like I used to really play Halo Wars almost like every single day, you know, back in the day. But as I say, obviously when my PC came kicking about, I obviously just jumped on this, and I play most of my RTS games on that now. I don't play Command & Conquer Red Alert on PC because I was playing it, sorry, I was playing it. The reason why I stopped playing it was because for some reason it just wasn't recording, it just wasn't working for me, so I don't know why, but it's one of these things. It doesn't work for me on this PC. My PC is really old. I do need to kind of get an upgrade for it at some point, just whenever I can afford it. So, just other things are meeting priority. So, if I had a couple of grand lying around, I certainly would go and do it though. Yeah, Toby, I wouldn't disagree with you there. LMGs are just absolutely phenomenal, and they are great. I don't know why this guy was running so many units into my stuff. I really don't know. So I was getting some really good kills and a lot of stuff, and he was just running right into my MP40s. Guy was a bit unlucky. Yeah, I played a couple of the Halo games, but I never really played them online. Like the first-person shooter ones, I never really played them online. I wasn't really a big fan of them, to be honest with you. I didn't mind playing them with friends, but you know, I don't know why they never really tickled my fancy. And I always prefer just playing RTS kind of games. So played like Supreme Commander and all that as well. So it looks like my heavy machine gunner was definitely doing a lot of work in this middle. I didn't realise how effective he was. Just having him in a good position. Obviously my sniper as well. I told my sniper in the back basically to shoot the furthest away target. Always be tip for anyone, you know, whoever's ever playing this game, is always get your sniper to shoot the furthest away target. The reason why I say that is because obviously anything that's closest, your units will obviously start shooting them first. So obviously we're trying to push up here now, and I think everything of mine just starts shooting at that one area. And unfortunately just got lucky and lost all those units. So the reason why I was getting some good sniper kills is my sniper was in this tree. Obviously coming along on this side, your sniper can't go in the tree, you're working for other things you want him to go onto. So I don't know, obviously as I say, this game must have been quite an old game, was it? But this guy was definitely wasting a lot of units. Was it? I've already killed 61 and lost 14 already, poor guy. So obviously when I started bringing in a tank, I was just trying to get one of my units up as close as possible, and I was trying to hoping he was going to come through the wall, but then I was like, I can just chuck it straight over, and I got actually quite a good shot on it, so I was actually pretty happy with that. But fuck it, let's try again. Try to see him blow up this thing. And I was obviously trying to just get him to kill the rest of the units that are there, but obviously he was having to reload and then get sniped out. And then obviously heavy machine gunner started shooting him. Yeah, I think he was, Toby. I think he was trying to use brute force. Was it? But it wasn't working for him. Just a wee tip for people though. If you click F5, right? So if you click F5, this is obviously quite a good pro tip for people. If you click F5 and you click on the ground, what will happen is your units will attack on the way. If you click F6, your units will attack on the ground. So just a little tip for everybody. I've got these as set as my hotkeys, F5 and F6. So if you obviously click on them and you click on the ground, they will attack everything on the way. So sometimes it's a good wee tip for you. If anyone ever is playing this game that use F5, it really helps. Obviously when your units are running forward, was it that they'll attack everything on the way to that destination. So obviously if they were here, the units were there and units were here, they would attack these units first and then attack the units in the background. If you select onto the units though, they will just attack that specified unit regardless if you pick F5 or not. So always watch out for that. Yeah, I like playing FPSs as well. I'm not gonna lie, I prefer playing FPSs on my Xbox than playing it on my PC. I basically asked for my PC to be set up as just playing RTS games. I didn't really want it set up as playing FPSs. So my PC is really only, it can play them probably, but any really old FPSs, but I'd rather not. I actually prefer just playing RTS games on it. If you really want my honest opinion, that's why you would never really see me playing an FPS on this. You would only really see me playing RTS games. Play simulators sometimes on it, but that's roughly about it. Probably the only thing I would go to. Yeah, he's running them all at me and then doing much else with them. I would definitely wouldn't disagree with you, Toby. So obviously I think I was trying to set up some more RPG guys to try and see if I can get into him. Take that one out. Nah. So after, I think when he saw me, I was like, there's no point in me trying to move him in the better position. Then I realised he was moving towards me and I ended up shooting him the wrong way. I was like, no! But I try not like calling vehicles. One thing you always meet about me is that I'm not very good with vehicles. I'm not the best with them, and I will always try and avoid calling them in. I was quite gutted he actually missed that, and I was hoping he was just going to reverse, like he actually missed them both. But I was hoping he was going to reverse into one of them, but he didn't. I had a grenade here. I put down a smoke bomb, and I'll try and see if I can check my grenade and see what it'll do. But obviously didn't do anything. I was hoping it would take a tire off or something. But yeah, I'm not very good with vehicles, so you'll very rarely see me ever calling in vehicles. I usually try and use infantry more, and I try and use infantry to try and take out tanks and stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you using tanks as portable cover. It's pretty good, man. I was actually quite gutted that my Hertza, I don't know what happened with my Hertza there, I actually wasn't paying attention there, but I think he just came in the wrong angle and he got a fucking good shot at the back of it and killed it. So I was quite gutted with that. So I ended up having to bring in another tank and I brought in a T-54. But again, I was just being a bit of a noob here, clearly. And was not paying attention. I'm just lucky he moved. Was it just the right point, and then I managed to get obviously facing him straight now. Of course, obviously, I think I was quite raging at this point because my first round missed. I thought, where the fucking shit? I was shooting right at him, but for some reason he just was missing. And I thought, this is really my luck. So obviously I was quite lucky, obviously, that ended up getting him in the end. But I couldn't believe my Hertz almost got taken straight in the game, so clearly I was just not doing very well at that point. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Toby. Console wars are stupid. At the end of the day, they're both cross-platform now. So there's really no, obviously there's not really any difference. I mean, they'll obviously just get exclusives for whatever game it is, for whatever console it is. But I've had a PlayStation and a Xbox both. I've had them both, and not honest preference is my Xbox, but that's only because I've got more mates on it, and I like playing more of my mates with on it. I've also got quite a good couple of good mates that use PlayStation, but I'm quite lucky. Was obviously that I can actually play. Was a cross-platform, which is obviously something I really like now that they're doing that. And I like that the game companies are doing that. I don't know why I had all my units punched up in that one area there. That was ridiculous, but it's one of these things. Obviously, I'm quite happy to see my machine gunner still alive in this game. So maybe not for long. So I was obviously trying to see if I could get a lucky shot on this Cromwell. So I ended up moving my tank and I tried to use APC rounds. But I ended up missing the first round. But I kind of knew that was a you know, obviously with that being a self-propelled grenade, I wasn't really too worried about it. So just try to shoot everything. I was kind of shit myself seeing all these units kind of appear here. So I just instantly tried to shoot at them all and then shoot back at the tank again. So yeah, I could kind of tell I was in direct control there, just trying to kill it. Again, just tried to get prepared, and obviously I had them pushing on a lot of units on here again. Didn't really have a lot, just had really a lot of SMG guys here that was just really protecting it. So obviously when I realised he was trying to push on this section again, I just thought, fuck it, I'm just going to run with an anti-tank rifle and see if how close he can get. But I never got that far as I'd hoped. I ended up bringing in more units, obviously just to protect this section, but my sniper was doing quite a good job to get rid of a lot of the units that are over here. Toby, after this game, I'll give you an ad, mate. Yeah, no, I totally understand that, Toby, man, if that's what you prefer, mate. Didn't realise how much infantry I was actually getting killed in this game. 106 to 39, holy shit. And 4 vehicles to 1. Poor guy. Didn't mean to kill him this bad. To be fair, like, I kind of get... Oh, that looked like that was TNT. What was it? To be fair, I remember playing against a guy and the guy ran rings around me. What was it? Probably should actually get a recording of that guy one day. Me and him obviously going against one another. He's on my friends list. I kind of like playing against him, so I like playing against good players, and as I said, I never really mind losing. So don't like to lose. I'd play to win every game, but obviously you can't win everything in life. So guy was definitely pushing on a lot of infantry. I think he was actually I think he had them on basically this mode, movement mode. I don't really hold it. I prefer the whole position movement. It's not my preference. So this guy at this rate was just chucking units at me. Poor guy. No worries, Toby, man. No worries. People, when I stick this on YouTube, mate, people are like, what are you chatting about? Who are you chatting to? Obviously, he's chatting in my chat, so. Hey, obviously, so the guy was bringing in obviously an anti-tank destroyer. Obviously, I'm pretty sure I wasn't paying attention because I'm sure it was on the left-hand side. But I was quite lucky. I got one shot kill on it, so I was pretty chuffed with that. Because I was actually in this area here, and I was trying to use my Hertz to try and move onto this section. So I love the Hertz because obviously the guy doesn't have to be out the vehicle to shoot. Obviously, unlike the other vehicles, they have to be out to shoot. So it's just using the basically the Hertz as a covering tank. Toby, there you go. He's using the Hertz as a covering tank just to try and push my units in further. And try and get rid of what's here. So it's quite gutted that he managed to get both of those guys there. I was hoping at least one of them were going to do some kind of damage. So obviously I was trying to stop him from moving more units onto here. obviously as well, I realised the section he was coming from, so I ended up running my SMG over here. I think the guy brought in a tulip. T-34 is looking at that tank. Don't know why I never spun him. Should have spun him. I actually got quite a good shot on that. I didn't realise I did. Yeah, T-34 is quite good. So I ended up. I think I ran a guy over to him to try and see if we can kill him. Unlucky guy. Let's see. Oh, one of them are going to kill him. Don't know why I ran him around that corner. I think I was just trying to take out this Cromwell as well and stop him from trying to push on me. Well, then we won the game anyway. Well, thanks again for watching, guys. Obviously, I will do. I don't think I've got another recording to do, to be honest with you. Not that short, so obviously I'm up early for work tomorrow. But thanks again for watching, guys. I'll probably do another recording at some point again. I might play games tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on what I'm doing. But just give me a wee shout, man, and have some good games. Cheers. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.